Hi everybody, so this is a very random video I'm going to do right now, but a little while ago I said to Dawn, who is Titancia on YouTube, that I'd show her all my journals because I have an awful lot of them. I'm not sure how we got onto talking about that, but I made the promise and I just remembered it now. So Dawn, here's a tour of my journal collection. Okay, so a while ago my friend, it would have been maybe 2 years back, my friend went to Japan and she was going to Hiroshima and she asked me did I want anything, and I said could I just get a paper crane, and she did one better than that and she got me a journal made out of recycled paper from the paper crane, so hence it's got all the little speckles of colour in it. It's very pretty and it's recyclable, which is great, and I use it for dance. It's my dance journal, which will sound weird but it's very handy. I'm just going all over the shop here. This journal, I was given this for my 13th birthday, I think, off my nan, and it's fairies, and it's very pretty and glittery. And I used it up. It was filled with a lot of poetry, short stories, some attempts at drawing, which were terrible, and yeah, but mainly it was just as a journal. Oh my, I tried to do a Yoda. Why would I do that? Anyway, I loved it, and it was very cool. This is just a plain flower journal, but the paper's good, and I used this on and off in like 2007 and 2008 and stuff. I mean, it's still got tons of pages, so plenty of wear left. I think I forget because I've got so damn many. This is my diary from when I was a kid, so probably I think I got this for my 8th birthday and used it up till I was like in my early teens. And it's very cute. It used to have a lock and all, and it's squishy. And I used to practice my signature at the front because I felt very adult if I did that. This is good. On 1999. I'm a teenager now. Me and my pimples. With my little self-portrait there. I think a pretty accurate description of how I looked as well. So, yeah, that was my kid diary. This one, I have no idea who gave me this or where it came from, but I have a very official business-like looking thing, which would be fantastic because it's got no lines. It would be awesome if I actually had any artistic capability and could draw. I'd be using this as a sketch pad, but I can't draw to save my life. But I will use it at some point, probably when I want to feel official and business-like. This is a dream journal. Again, this was a birthday present and I like it because it's very pretty and shiny. And I've not yet used it, but it's filled with nice little information about dreams, and you know, the significance of dreams and what things mean and metaphors and whatnot. And I don't necessarily buy into that, but I still think it's a cool idea, so I should write in it at some point because I do have some pretty whacked out dreams. This is one of my favourites. I thought this was so cool. On one side, today ruled, on the other side, today sucked. And I think both sides are fairly well populated. It wasn't so much a journal as it is full of pictures, really, that make no sense, like Phantom of the Opera and The Light in the Piazza and butterflies and stuff, like here. Essentially it was a scrapbook, but I did occasionally actually use it as a journal. Speaking of scrapbooks, probably the most scrapbooky and journally of all of them is the Blue Day journal, which has been like chock full for years and years and years now. If you know anything about Bradley Trevor Grieve, you'll know his most famous book is the Blue Day book. And it's about, you know, trying to lift your spirits and gain some positive perspective when you're feeling down. And the journal pretty much follows the same thing, and it has pictures and little quotes up the top to help make you feel a bit better. And given that I do suffer chronic depression, I thought it was fantastic, so yeah, I don't know when I grabbed this, but it was years ago. And at the back it also has the Blue Day directory, and you make lists, like New Year's resolutions, but also just lists of things that make you feel happy and stuff, to try and lift your mood. But it was fantastic, honestly, one of the best things I think I've ever found. It was great, which is why it's so full. I have an Audrey Hepburn Breakfast at Tiffany's one, again a birthday present, and it's lovely and velvety and very classic looking. And this will probably be a journal because the paper's really good and the lines are wide, so it's cool. I like this one. Again, a birthday present. I was given this by a friend for my 21st, and I love it because it bends like crazy, and it's very nice. Here the flowers are velvety, and it's got a good sized bookmark too. And this is entirely used for song lyrics, so lots of song lyrics have taken place in here. And there's a pen in here because I've been writing lyrics recently. recently for a musical we're trying to write. This one has nothing in it yet, but it was also a present, and my friend gave it to me because the brand is hot chocolate, and so I think she thought I'd just like the colour scheme. But I like it because it's bendy and has a good flop thing and a pocket at the front, so it's good. These are two tiny little journals I wrote in when I was about 17, 18, and there's a shitload of poetry in here and lots of pictures that again make little sense. I think a lot of them are Phantom of the Opera for whatever reason. So I was obsessed, but there's lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of poetry in there, which is essentially all my journals ever get used for. But I filled those up very quickly. And then last but not least, I said to Dawn that I have a journal that reminds me of the film Penelope with Christina Ricci, because we were talking about how she has awesome costumes and outfits in that film. They're colourful and funky and really, really cool. And I was saying how this journal, for whatever reason, reminds me of like the purple jacket she wears with the big buttons and her scarf and that, and yeah, it's got buttons on it. It's really, really cool. Again, this was also a present. So yes, I have an awful lot of journals, but to be fair, I think I only purchased maybe 2 or 3 of them myself. So people need to stop giving me journals, but I do love them, and they've been very handy for outlets for all my ideas to go into them. So that was a tour of my journal collection, and I hope it was not entirely dull. But yeah, that's all for now, and bye everybody.